Yes, we're alive, we're alive, we're alive, we're alive. We are live, baby. What's going on? It's Friday. Friday. And I'm popping in on you. Just wanted to say hello. What's going on? What's good? You know, just to give you some words of encouragement. So it's kind of like, you know, sometimes I'll be writing down stuff and then stuff will pop up in my head. I'm like, okay, let me share this. Because, you know, a lot of times you'll get stuff that will come to you because somebody else is going through it. So sometimes you can actually provide an answer for somebody who might be going through some things right now. And so I'm never the one to hold on to stuff. So as soon as I get stuff, I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and share it with the rest of the world. Good morning. Who I got with me? Hey, good morning, beautiful people. All these gorgeous people joining me this morning. How you doing? Hey, ladies, good morning. Let me talk to you. This is what came to mind yesterday. I was driving down the road and I happened to see one of my bricks. She was featured on a pageant show. And she had always been talking about, you know, doing pageants and stuff because, you know, she was brought up in that world she was brought up in the pageant world. And that's what she had always been involved in and always, you know, lived for. And so they put her on this TV show on TLC. Everything went awesome and she blew up and continues to just grow her business through the things that she loves. And it got me to thinking, you know, isn't it funny how sometimes, and I give you a great case in point. I know a lot of people who have left Atlanta to go to Hollywood, who have left to go to New York City in hopes of being discovered. To be on TV, to be on a TV show, to make millions in movies. People coming. When you're in the middle of a broadcast, somebody calling. But anyway, but getting back to my point, you have people who move to LA and move to New York City, and essentially they chase a dream. But when you're in your field of expertise, where God can bless you, people come to you. Stuff like that comes to you versus you having to chase stuff. See, Melissa was she was sitting in her home when she got the call to do a show because she had always been planted firmly in her purpose and she never strayed away from her purpose. And so because she was an expert in her purpose, everything else came calling to her versus her having to go chase after something else. You see what I'm saying? So it got me to thinking, okay, so really all you have to do is just hang out in a fertile place. A fertile place is a place where you can just grow. Okay? So you can't be you'll never find a forest in the desert. You never find a forest in the desert. So it had me thinking, how many people are wanting to grow to become a forest who right now live in the desert where there's no water, there's no fertilization, there's no way you can grow. You have a lot of vines around you that choke you out daily. So with all that said, put yourself in a position to prosper. If you feel like you're not in a place in your life, location-wise, you got to move. You got to do something. Again, you've never heard of a famous singer coming out of Des Moines. You've never heard of an R&B singer coming out of Des Moines, Iowa, have you? No, never ever, not one time. Okay? Because again, that's not the hotbed for that type of stuff. You got to go places where you can just grow. And I know there's a lot of people who might be watching this broadcast right now that, kind of feel the same way. It's kind of like sometimes you can feel like, okay, my talent is there. I would be doing so much better if I lived. And I know some of y'all are going through that because you tell me that all the time. Man, I need to move to Atlanta. I need to move here. I need to move there. And your spirit knows it, but sometimes being familiar with a certain area in a certain place can kill hopes and dreams. I know a lot of people who are working dead-end jobs right now know they can't go any further but stay in it just because it's comfortable. Sometimes you have to make yourself uncomfortable now so you can be comfortable later by staying in your purpose, hanging out in your purpose. See, some people work a job but don't work their purpose. You have to work your purpose. You have to stay in your purpose, and then everything that you want kind of gravitates to you. I mean, it's kind of like with me. I'm the world's greatest fitness workout expert and all of the other good stuff. And I'm doing a show now just based off of that. And again, I have friends who have moved out to LA who would cut off their left arm just to be on a television show on a major network. But because I work in my area of expertise, everything comes to me because I've been faithful to my purpose. So with that being said, stay faithful to your purpose, but also put yourself in a position to prosper. If you're in Tallahassee, Florida, and you know you're not going to get any higher than Tallahassee, Florida, you need to go somewhere where the ceiling is a little bit higher. You see what I'm saying? If where you're living and the capacity only goes up to here, you need to find a place that will let you grow to where you basically have an unlimited ceiling. When you stay in your purpose and when you work your purpose and then you match that up with being in a place of prosperity. When you marry those two concepts together, purpose and being in a place of prosperity, boom. It's a win. It's a slam dunk every time. But a lot of people will have the purpose, but not have the vehicle, not have the avenues, won't have the networks to enable them to get to a certain level. So what I'm saying to you is stop being afraid. Stop being scared. Take risks. Always remember, the biggest risk you can take is not taking one at all. So I'm talking to somebody out there, and I know I'm talking to somebody who wants to go to that next level of life, but is kind of afraid of moving or kind of afraid of stepping out on faith to where I know I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm so comfortable over here. Okay? Get out of your own way and get out of your old way of thinking. I mean, you're constantly changing and you're constantly growing. But again, you have to put yourself in a position to win, which basically means you got to put yourself in a position to prosper. So with that being said, who I got with me? How do you find your purpose? That's a good question. How do you find your purpose? Okay. Do this for me. Do this. Hey, Val, do this for me. Val, do me a favor. This is one of my notebooks that I keep around. I have a whole bunch of stashed around the house just in case something hit me. I have this downstairs, have one upstairs, have one in my car. So whenever you get a chance, get this. Okay, this is how you discover your purpose. Okay, write down where are you blessed? What areas of life are you blessed in? Okay, write that down. Where am I blessed? Where am I blessed? Where do I stand out? What do I love to do? Write those things down. What am I good at? What am I great at? What do people love about me? What do people draw from me? You know, if people always say, well, dang, you give some of the best advice. Ding, 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 ding. Or, dang, your cookies taste so good. Ding, 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 ding. Or, dang, you know what? I love when I always get more money back when you do my taxes. Ding, 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 ding. Right. See, you have to find the areas that you're blessed in, but also mix into that things that you would love to do even for free. See, that's how you find your passion. Mm-hmm. See, stuff like this, even if I didn't make any money, I would still be doing this here because I love doing this. Like the whole transformation piece, absolutely love it. The whole piece of making people, all buckets full, love it. Can do it every day, all day, 24/7. Matter of fact, that's what I do. And I would do it for nothing. So that's how you find your purpose. You gotta write this stuff out. And then, but this is the thing though. Let me give you something good. Once you write this thing down, then it becomes your obligation. So just don't write stuff down and be like, oh dang, so I could be doing this, that, and the other. Okay, once you write it down, then it's your obligation to do it. You got to do it. Faith without works is, dead. So now you done wrote your faith down. Now it's time for you to say, you know what? I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Shoot. Now let me get up and start doing some stuff. Boom. Versus just sitting here, writing stuff down and just looking at it and really not doing nothing. And because that's what we'll do. We'll write down stuff, have a great idea, but then ask the dumb question of, but what do I do next? Fool, you know what to do. Do it. You done wrote down all this stuff and then you're going to have the audacity to say, but what do I do next? You just do it. And the more you do, the more God gonna give you. The more instructions God will give you. But sometimes God is like, I need to see you do some stuff. Shoot, that's what faith is. That's what blind faith is. That's what mustard seed faith is. Being able to just have a little bit of faith and then grow it into something ginormous. That's how you find your purpose. But again, it requires you to do something. Action is your word. You should be like Action Jackson. And just as soon as you get something, just go. I talk to my mentees all the time, and they know this about me. If I think about it, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it before I have a chance to talk myself out of it. And I've trained myself to do so. If I think about it, like, for instance, Tony Ali will be like, hey, so when did you think of that? And then I'll be like, today, I will instantly work on a thought if it comes to me because I don't want to waste thoughts. I hate wasting thoughts because I'm always constantly thinking. If I'm working, I'm thinking. I'm always getting stuff. So I don't want to waste a blessing because that's how I look at it. Because I'm like, God could have given that to anybody else. He could have gave that to Sean T. He could have given that to Jillian Michaels. He gave it to me because sometimes in my mind, it might not even be this way, but in my mind, sometimes it's like, I think God throws me a bone just to see what I'm going to do with it. Okay, here you go, Kenya. Boom. And I'm like, boom, I got it, God. Let's go. And then, shoot, I do it. It works out. Then I'm like, shoot, give me some more. But see, I can say give me some more because I've already proven that I'm proven. You see what I'm saying? Because I handled the small stuff, now I can just graduate to the bigger stuff. But if I never use the little small stuff that God gives me, I'll never graduate to the bigger stuff. That's important. That's important. It's so important. Let me read. Hey, good morning. Hey, y'all. Yeah, but it's an action thing. Light bulb just went off for me. Wow, thanks, Coach. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire you, to motivate you in all areas of your life. If the only thing you get from me is how to lose weight, I have failed you. I have completely and totally failed you. If the only thing you've gotten from me is that you've lost 20, 40, 60, 70, 80 pounds, and that's it, I have failed you, and I apologize to you like right now. Because I want you to become the ultimate creature, the ultimate human being, the greatest to ever put 2 feet on the planet. That's my goal for you, to just be awesome in all areas of life, not just one, but all. Yes, that's the goal, baby. All buckets full. But again, anybody else got any questions for me? Because again, I want you to get all of this. Because again, a lot of y'all are shortening yourself out of so much, because it's like, okay, I want to do this, but it's kind of like this. I want to do this, but I know it's going to hurt. No matter if it's weight loss, no matter, if it's starting that business, no matter if it's starting that relationship, no matter, if it's something that that God has called you to do, but you ain't doing because in your mind it's not the right time and stuff like that. The best thing I can tell you is go. 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 And go while you're young. Don't wait until you're like 75 to make a life decision. You probably only got 8 years left of your life. Do it while you still, as the old people used to say, do it while you're young. Do it while you still got energy, while you still got your youth. Make moves now. As it said in the video that I put up the other day, make moves now that will make you legendary later. And that's real. Happy Friday to y'all. But again, write down your plan. You should never leave your house without writing a daily plan of how you're going to get better. How are you going to improve yourself daily? Like, for real, you can't be walking around life, because the people who have already written out their life and, formulated plans and know where they want to be, those are the people that have the title of boss, have the title CEO, know where they're going to be in the next 3 to 6 to 12 months. You have to have a plan for your life. But again, if you're not walking in your purpose and you're not putting yourself in a position to win because it involves you doing something, don't even worry about it. You ain't gonna make it. But when you operate in your purpose and you do what's required, sky's the limit. You have no ceiling. You have no roof. You're unlimited. You're like Verizon. I mean, you have unlimited range. You have unlimited minutes. And that's how you want to be. You want to be unlimited. You want to be so good the way you don't even worry about stuff that you worried about 5-10 years ago. And that's where you want to be. And that's how you grow. So let's get better in all areas of life. So knock out your homework for the weekend. The video has been set up. The mileage has been placed. I can't wait to see what that scale says on Sunday. But we're going to rock and roll. And also, lastly, press through your Friday. Press through your Saturday. Again, I'm with you every day. You can't shake me. You're going to see my face every day. So make sure you knock out those miles and don't let life interrupt you. Because again, we got awesome stuff to do. Everything is about building momentum, and that's how you get to your finer, your sexier, your new and improved self. Oh, let me just say this too one time, because I had this conversation too. Hey, baby, you're truly a blessing in my life. I love you, baby. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Let me give you something good. I had this conversation too as I was about to sign off. Stop worrying about people who don't cheer for you, who don't clap for you, who don't high five you, pat you on the butt, boom, tell you great job. Because I had this epiphany yesterday. Because this is the thing, check it. We'll worry about the 5 people who don't clap for us, but won't pay attention to the 1,000 people who are giving you a standing ovation. Oh, I just touched somebody's nerves. Let me say it again. You will pay more attention to the 5 people who are not clapping for you, who are not liking your stuff, than the 1,000 people who are standing up and giving you a standing ovation, who want to love up on you, who tells you great job, congratulations. You'll bypass them. You know, they over there clapping. Boom. You lucky, but you more wrapped up in those 5 over there. Why you ain't clapping? Why you ain't? Again, all the applause is over there, but your attention is over there. Stop giving those people your attention, because no matter what you do, you are not going to impress them people. So stop. Stop trying to impress people who don't like you. Stop trying to impress people who basically, every time you do something successful, it makes them feel less than. That's on them. That's their issue. Stop trying to impress them, because you're not. Because every time you do something great, it's going to remind them of what they could have had they decided to do something worth doing. But they played it safe. And that's what, and you can't take that stuff personally. Because again, that's a reflection on them, not you. So stop carrying that cross of, oh, I'm going to show them. Bump all that. Don't even worry about it. Keep your attention faced on the people who have supported you all your life, who have been your ride or die. Even when you didn't have a pot to piss in, they were always there for you. Pay attention to those people who have had your back from day one, who have always been your A1, versus the people who never accepted you, who always called you out your name, who told you wasn't going to be nothing, but you were always trying to prove yourself to somebody who ain't never recognized your greatness. Stop, please. Let that go. Focus over there. They appreciate you. They adore you. They'll always be there for you. I read a great quote the other day. It says, stay in love with the people who've been in love with you versus the people who you'd like to be in love with you. I just said something. Stay in love with the people who love you versus the people who you'd like for them to be in love with you. And I was like, that's beautiful. And it says so much, because we go so hard for the people who ain't even studied us, more so than the people who have always been our ride or die from day one. Priorities, good people. Priorities. Again, stop worrying about them. They gone. For a lot of y'all, they represent the people who let you go a long time ago. The people who disappointed you years ago. The people you're still trying to prove something to from 10, 50 years ago. Let them go. Let them die. Let that die. The only person you have to prove something to is yourself daily. They don't matter. They do. So keep your eyes focused on them. Keep impressing them. Keep loving up on them, because they have always supported. Right. Be careful what you give your attention to, please. I'm talking to somebody. We always pine for the people who don't pay attention to us, but always neglect the people who love us the most. Stop. Let that ride. Let it go. We're bigger than that. We're better than that. Yup. And that's so true. I'm reading this. It says, yes, those are the people that get angry when you elevate yourself. Yeah, you got to be done. You got to be done with them. Again, a lot of people have stopped living, y'all. Anytime somebody gets upset about your success, that's the living part of them who still wants to live. It's kind of like that heart that still wants to beat, but the rest of the body has shut down and died. See, you remind them of what they could have been had they not stopped, had they not quit. That's why they mad at you. See, you take stuff personally, but it's more of a subliminal thing, because sometimes people can be upset with you over stuff that they don't even know why they were upset with you. Like, for real. I wanted to see what the new Bentley was about. So I took it out for a day just to see if I liked it. And when I tell you that one car evoked so much negative emotions for people who wasn't cool with me, it was kind of funny because it's kind of like you have a negative feeling about something that you wish you had. And so now you're mad about something, but you don't know why you're mad. It's kind of like a subconscious deal. But see, you got to keep on moving. You got to keep on pressing. You got to keep on getting better. And again, ignore them. Because again, no matter what you do, they ain't going to like it. Because again, you represent, success. You represent stepping out on faith, like real faith. You know what I'm saying? People don't have real faith no more. They have faith as far as they can see. So they have a limited view because your eyes will let you down if you're not careful. Your eyes will deceive you if you're not careful. So they have a limited view. See, when you have faith, you just go. You just trust. You get a word and you just go. And that's how it should be. And the people who live like that are the most successful people I know. Versus the people who overthink, overprocess, or analyze. Dude, boom, the numbers ain't adding up, so maybe I don't need to do nothing. Boom, a person with faith to be like, okay, God, you gave me this for a reason. I'm going to go. I'm going to trust you because I know it's you and I'm going to go. You ain't never let me before. Boom, we got a long track record together of successful hits. So I'm going based off of that. I'm going based off our past track record. This might not add up. It might not make sense, but later on it will. Everything ain't got to make sense. Everything ain't got to add up immediately. But in the end, it always does. And that's what you had to put. That's what you had to put your faith in. So keep being faithful, y'all. I'm telling you, that's what the reward is. Just being faithful and again, stop worrying about them and start focusing on them. Because they end up clapping for you. They wait for you to post something good. They're the same ones who like everything you post up every day. They get excited for behind. You put something in your. You worry about them. You be worried about the ones who don't. You be looking for that aunt who don't be liking your stuff. You be looking for, looking for that relative who don't never like you. You look and see who don't like your stuff. But then, now when I say this, I'm stepping on toes. But you also pay to see if that same relative like that stuff. And then bad. Why she like her stuff and not be liking mine? Be bigger than that. Be bigger than that. Again, that don't matter, but that do. Give your attention to people who love you versus the people who hate you. Because that's crazy when you think about it. But anyway, love y'all. I'm